Okay, so taking a look at our scouting here, we see we've got some players, goalkeeper of Belgium, Italy, and Spain for forwards. So let's see what they found for us. They found Butes, who is French from Royal Antwerp. Okay, 25 is good age. He could challenge Leon, because Leon's still in his 60s, and this could be good potential from Royal Antwerp. Stats wise, I mean, decent, right? Good size to him. This isn't a bad choice right away. So let's go ahead, add to listed players, because I am going to go through my listed players here soon. Let's see if we can find something else. Improta from Benevento. Ooh. Decent size to him, it looks like. Right? 179. Okay. What's his strength? He can dribble. He's got some speed, acceleration. Where's his finishing? 70s. Okay. But right now, let's just hold off a little bit. Let's go to Spain and see who we have there. So in Spain, we have Brandon. So Brandon is 25 from Osasuna. He's finishing 72, but he's got speed, acceleration, ball control. I mean, decent player. Wonder how it's pronounced. He's got a dipping shot. He's got a one-time shot. So he's got some traits to him. I imagine it's like Brandon, you know. He's growing. So where's he been played? He did play striker as well. What's his size? I don't want anybody too big either. Right? Okay, so 170. So decent. Brandon. Okay, so let's make an inquiry, or let's add him to the listed players. And then let's look at our listed players that we have. So we looked at Improta, Brandon. I think it's Brandon, you know, probably something like that. Butes I do like, so I'm going to move forward with him. So let's go ahead. I mean, I think he's developing enough that we could get him for permanent. So what is the offer here? Transfer fee is 1.4. It's not terrible. Annual salary, okay. He would welcome a move to our club where he'll be given a more significant role. Yeah, I agree with that. Do they want any of our players possibly? Without looking at their side, but because I do have players possibly. Let's sort this out by overall rating. So like everybody here we know is good. Gondos as well. So here we start to look at a little bit of also some guys that also need some experience and probably just need to move on, like I said. So see if they'll be interested in Hein here, who's a creative playmaker but just not getting his opportunities, especially with Manu involved. Let's do a little bonus for clean sheets. Okay, so that's good. We've submitted that for Butes. And then Brandon, I like what I see from him. Let's just look at it. The finishing is a little low, 72. But he's got speed. He's got some balance as well. I'd be obligated to play him pretty much immediately. He is right-footed. He definitely could be a good pickup. And Gondo's on fire right now, but Aleke and Lebihan would fight for that spot. But, you know, Brandon could even challenge Gondo not to lose his good form right now. He's 25, 71. I think that's a good one. I'm tempted to just make this one more of a loan just to see how he plays out. But at the same time, he's young. It's NV1. I feel like that's a good spot for us. But if we're looking, you know, because let's be realistic. Are we going to get promoted this year? I don't know if we're going to have some random resurgence, you know. So we got to kind of prepare for next year. And you know, I don't think loans are the way to go when we're thinking like that. So we're going to go ahead and apply. Let's see what the comment is. We would welcome. There's a high chance of success. Okay. Only 600. Wow. That's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and keep it as is. Let's give him the goal bonus because I do want him to get some love there for the goals. So feel good about that. Brandon, Butez, then Imbrota is next. So Imbrota, if you know we go Brandon, I don't even know if we need Imbrota in this case. I know he's a higher level, finishing slightly better, a little bit more. Long range shooting. So what could he be? Could he be challenging Altre? You know? Where has he played before? He's played left midfield, right midfield. Yeah, it's not bad in Prota. So I think he could challenge Altre in the event that, you know, Altre kind of loses steam or, you know, subs in or anything like that. Again, another solid player I think is worth it to invest in. So a little higher on the budget. Not too bad actually. These are some good numbers. Let's give him some goal bonus as well. So we're moving right along rather. Let's go ahead and advance. You refuse to transfer offer, remain manager of the club. Yes. I'm not going anywhere. So I've made some offers right before the window. Okay, let's take a look here. Mid-season review. Performance says to me we're not going up this year. Just make sure we finish in the top half. Want to see us finish. I didn't see you get the rest of that. Bounce back and deliver what you ask. Okay. I like that. I think that's pretty much where my mindset was. You know, if you guys were listening to me blabber on before that. I like that there's a revised conditions, and here we go. We can kind of read it. So just make sure we finish in the top half. I want to see us finish no lower than the 10th position. Okay. I think we can do that. Yeah. We haven't shown our true abilities. Press will be muttering out. Okay. So this is kind of cool. The diary. Did not know that. Again, my inexperience with Master League as of the last couple of years definitely shows. I appreciate you guys' patience there. Okay, so we've got negotiations. All we need now is your signature. It has no issues. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to re-sign there. Levihan feels good. Sinayoko's no longer a player. Beluju. Bernard's gone to Sittard. I know that. Fortune. Yep. Another look at player contracts. The players full manager, but I think you need to take another look at these players' contracts. Here's a list of players: Bato and Dom. I feel like other clubs swoop in and buy out. All right, we'll see. We'll see what we've got going on there. Okay. All right. Best 11. All right. So I think Gondo is going to be important there. So we'll look at the negotiations, of course, with the team right now and see what we've got going on. So let's look at those negotiations with my team. So first off, Dujamol requesting new contract. He's requesting a contract. Okay. Well, I mean, if I get somebody to challenge that left midfield spot, and then I've got Saki as well, who can pretty much play anywhere. May not need Dujamol, but I still think he's a decent player. To continue with, right? So there's other teams in contact. Okay. Maybe I should explore giving him a shot. Well, no, see, he's 35. See, I think I got confused thinking he was the 25, but no, that's who I'm looking at. I really don't. I'm just gonna say no renewal. I mean, he's 35, you know? It's just not going to work. Levihan is also a bit on the older side. 31, but he's doing what he needs to do. We need that kind of, you know, we can't just replace everybody. and you know, expect us to not do well. You know, hey, we've got a transfer offer. I'm gonna renew his contract. Contract renewal. Yep. Make sure I don't accidentally send him away. Yeah, I think that's important because he's been really important this year. And Gondo, CD Nacional are taking advantage. They're looking at him. You know, he said he's a classic number 10, but he's playing like a beautiful, just like second striker at 28. I mean, he's solid. I'm going to accept his contract renewal as well. So, Gondo, who else do we have after that? Kamara. I really have no reason. He's got a transfer offer. He was a youth prospect at 23. Now, I don't have much time for youth, so I'm going to accept wherever he's being sent off to. So, there we go. Then, where are... Should I look at the youth team right now? I'm going to look at that later, honestly. Because, like, you go into this and you look at this and even in real life, like, some managers, like, go into youth team, go into the whole thing, and this is, like, their build-up. But I've been, like, seeing it before. I was going to say I've been burnt, you know, like, looking at teams, and they only last, like, you know, they build this youth team up, this whole philosophy and everything, and then before you know it, the manager's gone. But look at Everton. Ancelotti came in, restructured the whole organization, changed, you know, the approach and everything. And then Real Madrid calls and he's gone, you know? I feel bad for Everton in that sense. And so, like, I think it's unrealistic to look at the youth team in your first year. And it's not really a matter of looking elsewhere, but it's more so of just, like, not jumping the gun. Like, wanting to show, like, there's a true investment here, you know? Like, I can't imagine what that's like, seeing a new manager from a youth perspective, right? And knowing that system might change. So that's important to me, and I don't believe I'm gonna, you know, entertain that. So at this moment, I might look at it towards the end of the season when we kind of know where we stand. But at the moment, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Right? We have a match. Of course, why wouldn't we have a match? Signing negotiation. Putez move along nicely. Push them to agree to terms that are a little more favorable to us, huh? Okay. Interesting. So we're going to play a little bit. Let's go back to the negotiating table, rather, Maddie. So, poaching alert, chapter 1. I like this. This is nice. Making a play for Ndom. Considering how his release fee is, who can blame them? Act quickly if we want to keep him. Do I want to keep Ndom that badly? I mean, so what do I do? So, that's all. Pretty much, right? I don't really want to renegotiate. I already got the guy. I'm not going to go further into this. I'm going to accept the terms because we're giving up Hines. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Butez, I like it. Increase. Okay, that's fine with me. I can set transfer fee. Oof. I mean, is Imprata really going to be that significant, you know? I feel like he's good. I feel like we'll bump up the transfer fee a little bit, not too much. And then Brandon, other teams come back to offer their terms to ask to increase the pros. Like this one, I would definitely agree with. I'll set this a little higher as well, and we'll go from there. Because I think we're working pretty well with our transfer budget. Just got to keep an eye on some things, but other than that, I feel like we're good. So. We do have a match, and so let's prepare to play that match here. So we've got to really prepare for that. So in terms of how we're going to set up this time around, I have to just be a little bit more cautious. So let's go ahead and set that up and get into this next match. All right, USL Dunkirk. Is that the right way to say it? You never know with me. I've got transfers on the brain, so... Oh, see, transfer on the brain that I forgot to even change to the right player here. So Loris is in for Jubal. We're just going to try him out. He's a center back, and I've got to prepare myself just a little bit, you know, for the center back situation. Because we are going to be looking at center backs in the transfer window. Just seeing how that, you know, how that goes. Saki's in for Altre. And got Dujemont as well for Undom. It's a nice pass. They got their drop back a little bit. Bato can send this in. Aleke is in for Lebihan as well to give just a little bit of a rest. They're moving a little bit side to side too. Wonder what they can do with it. Oh, Manu's a little off. Kebal. Kebal, I think, was the one who... Ooh, that's a nice little pass too. First time cross. Oof. Oh, Tori didn't get to it. Ah. Ooh, what a strike. They shoot on sight, don't they? Like, I thought Tori would get to this. But that was the first touch. Very nice. And then that strike, my goodness. Now it is, maybe? Aleke, can you pass? Okay. Ngando. Oh. Saki. Oof, what strength. Bato wasn't ready. He was kind of out of position, but he made up for it. Crosses it backwards. Aleke! Oh! Aleke says, oh my goodness, there's the man. That's that glitch in this game. I don't know if it's the virtual red, but yeah, that was pretty creepy, wasn't it? Feed that coach. Look at feed Aleke some goals, man. What a ball in from Bato. But credit has to be given to Saki, who just bulldozed over the opponent there. And Bato stuck with it behind everybody. There's your opener. Aleke left-footed. I mean, shoot on command. That's what he did. I really don't like that celebration, but, you know, that's Aleke for you. For years. So this is, you know, this is different. This is lower league. We're not really trying out players in that sense. I've got a couple loans. I'm fairly certain Aleke is a loan. But for the January transfer window, I want to have some confidence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, back post cross. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a shot, rather. Like right here, I slipped. I'll say I slipped, but yeah, I thought it was going to be a shot there, but it wasn't. That was impressive. DP6, solid as ever. He does. He's like a full effort player, you know? Like tries a lot, maybe tries too much, but here he goes again. But he's very strong. Let's see if I can just send him along. That's beautiful to Autre. Tuck in to Autre. Just strike it. Oof. I don't care, like that was the pass for Autre to make, or the shot for Autre. Great run. Looks up. He knows where the keeper's at. I'd say you have to find the target there. We do with Toure, or without him rather. Manu through pass to Leke. Almost. Assistant manager, I'd probably say it's time for a sub. Leke's either Leke or somebody else. But Manu is pretty important here. Dujemon, come on, control that. Ah. That little bobble right there cost him. Like, these are the moments where Manu Garcia just makes such a difference. Ball plays it forward. Gotta be careful. Oof, that's a nice pass out. Can Shy kick? Sai, rather, not Shy. Oh, thank you, Leon. Their crossing has been a little bit off the mark in those cases. And I will happily take that. And I'll take that lead, or take that victory, thanks to Aleke, 1-0. It's another victory. A good one. There were some scares. We didn't play our best. We didn't have many chances. So let's see where they were. Okay, so they're bottom of the table, actually. That's funny. They did not seem like they were bottom of the table type of team. They were pretty tricky because they basically attacked with nothing to lose, and I get that. Bottom of the table like that. So meanwhile, we're up to 19 points, 3 points away from challenging those group of 21s. And then, you know, the goal is to get to be just, you know, on the better side of the table. This, I believe the director said no less than 10, so they want us to be top 10 essentially. Appreciation Day. Here we go. Our first signing, of course. The young Frenchman coming from Royal Antwerp is Boutez. That's a big one for us. And it's hard to say if Leon keeps his place, really. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not his fault, but we've got a good team here. Boutez is honored to wear the shirt, I think. Yeah, I think, I mean, as a permanent signing, that's good for us. Let's go. I'm pretty happy with that. And we've got more. Pockets are bottomless. We must try to bring them down. Ask for fee. Future signings are going to be a lot less impressive. Okay. Basically, sounds like we're getting a talking to, which is fine. And Rafael van der Vaart taking the right avatar this time, not the skinny man. But overall, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's see what we have here. What's come back? Ooh, the renegotiation is complete. His transfer fee has gone up by 4. Okay. He's demanding a low contract release fee. He may have an eye on his next club. Okay. So between the two, we want Brandon. So low contract release fee. Did I have a low contract for him? I don't think so. Yeah, so decent enough business here, playing under market value. So we're going to go ahead and accept these. All right. Go and accept these terms. Keep moving along. We've got 1.8 left to play with, maybe for a center back. See our signings. There we go. That looks like, is that Improta? And I will let you guys know, if I find these players and what they really look like, I'm going to modify their face. So even though they look certain ways, if these are not actual faces, like these are generic ones, I'm going to change them to get as close as possible. And I'll see if I can do that in the next video. You can see Lam Matteo. There's Brandon. So he's not Prata. Okay. Chance to wear the shirt. Welcome, Brandon. I think he'll be our number 9, and we'll give him Prata number 7. That's exciting. I love the cutscenes. Poaching alert. Uh-oh. And Dom is leaving us after another club paid his release fee. This is not good for us. Okay. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Really, it's not. I mean, that's tough because Dom probably saw some potential there. Exactly, Detroit. He also went, man, that's rough though. We just got a lot stronger. I think we are looking all right. I've signed everybody I wanted to. Let's go ahead and get Boutez in there. And Leon's got his spot. And Gando, I mean, I know that means Levian loses his because, you know, he's on such a good streak, but it does. It's just the name of the game. We've got to see if we can get a push here. So, it's going to take over there. And Prota, even though he's a left wing, I'm going to see how he does here. Okay, so he's a 65. We're still going to see how he does. And Dom's gone. So now that opens up, I'm just going to move Atre the other way. You know? I mean, Ngando's been good. I mean, could we possibly consider Ngando to swap instead? Let's see if Improta works. So Ngando's not much. And in this position, they do get up. They do, you know, in position. So I'm going to go ahead and do a reversal. I'm going to start my 2 forwards, Improta and Brandon. And then Ngando is going to just replace, you know, swap there with Atre. Actually, let's see if he does better on the other side. No, not much difference. I believe he's left-footed. So it makes sense to put him on that left side because I don't want him tucking in too much. Autry is right-footed, yeah. So we're going to do that. Ngannou has a good foot on him, and I think we might have just gotten a little bit stronger here. And Tori just kind of, protects everybody. Jubal, I think Loris was pretty consistent. So I'm going to keep that going. So Jubal, Argus. And so really my only question is Bato sometimes in the left back spot. Let's just make sure we haven't dropped anybody on accident. Yeah, everybody looks good. Suprayan's gone. And Dushman. So it does hurt guys like the utility players like Saki, Dushman. And then, Aleke, who was signed and now becomes that signing and becomes that player who has to fight for a spot. And it's just how it is. But we need to see how this plays out. I'm really excited, actually. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I've definitely been enjoying. I've got more recordings going, and I've just been having a blast. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the ride. I welcome the 22s, but I'm having a lot of fun right now with PES 2021. Anyway, guys, make sure to leave your comments below, like the video, and as always, take care and stay tuned.